Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So in the previous video, we had seen that basically what is the whole procedure for finding the confidence interval, right? Now today we'll be seeing an example that basically how to solve that confidence interval, right? Now here the question is, okay, before that question, let me just quickly take you to the previous slide and where I can just show you how to find a confidence interval. Okay, so this was the z-score and here we are. So calculating the confidence interval. To construct a confidence interval estimate and all these things were written. So first step is that we need to find out the sample mean, right? This is the very first step. Moving towards the second, that we need to find the z-scores. Moving towards the third, we need to find the EBM, that is error bound mean. At the fourth, we need to construct the confidence level, and at five, at last we need to write the sentence, right? The interpretation that what you have actually done here, right? So these are the things these are the steps basically which you should follow while finding out the confidence interval, right? So my question says to me that suppose scores on exam in statistics are normally distributed with an unknown population mean and a population standard deviation of 3 points. Okay, I have the standard deviation value here. Okay, a random sample of 36 scores is taken and gives a sample mean of 68. I even have the value for the sample mean. So find the confidence interval estimate for the population mean exam score. And my problem is that I need to find a 90% confidence interval for the true population mean of a statistics exam scores, right? Now, please listen to me very carefully because now I am just going to solve this question and let you know that basically how we solve these types of questions, okay? Right, let's start with the solution here. So firstly, let's write the things that what the things we are having from, like we just conclude from this here. So the first thing is that I have the value for x bar. Okay, so x bar is 68, right? So from getting the x bar, what I can just actually find is the EBM, right? EBM is equal to z of alpha by 2 into sigma upon under root of n, right? So even I have the value for sigma, so sigma is equal to 3, right? And even I have the value for n. So for n I have the value of 36. So in the previous video only I mentioned that n is a random sample, right? I mentioned that thing, right? Okay, so these are the things which I have from this particular question. And now what I need to find is about the very first step is finding the EBM, right? And even I know that the confidence level is 90%, that is in bracket I can just write as CL is equal to 0.90, right? We just know this thing because here it is written that find the 90% confidence interval, correct? Okay, let's move forward with the things for here. So from here I can just say that CL is equal to 0.90, right? So from here I can just add one more thing. So alpha is equal to 1 minus CL, right? We had seen this thing in the previous video that we can just we have a condition that CL plus alpha is equal to 1. This one is the condition. Let me just quickly write it with some different color. So it is CL plus alpha is equal to 1, right? This is the condition that we have basically, right? So if I just take CL to another side, it will become the negative 1, right? So alpha is equal to 1 minus CL. That thing only I just wrote here, okay? So let me just quickly take that previous color only from which I was just writing. Alright. So now alpha is equal to 1 minus CL, right? I can just put out the values here, that is 1 minus 0.90. So from here, what value do I get for CL? So CL is equal to 0.10, okay? From here, I just got the value for CL and that is 0.10. Fine. And now if I just want to find out the alpha by 2, okay, so what I would do, I would write 0.10 by 2. So that is what? 0.05, right? 0.05, that is the value. Now what next do I have here? Next I have basically I need to find the z of alpha by 2. Okay, so that is equal to z of 0.05. So we have seen in a z scores, right, that z of alpha by 2 is equal to z of basically alpha value here of alpha, right? So that only thing which we like just wrote it. Let me quickly take a eraser and make it in a, okay, let me just quickly write this with a different color so that it is like basically we are able to see that what is the thing. So z of alpha by 2 is equal to z of 0.05. Okay, this is the thing which we just write here. Now from here what I can just say, I can just say that, let me quickly take that previous color only. So here we are and the purple one, right? So from here I can just say the area, okay, the area to the right of z 0.05, okay, is 0.05, okay, and the area to the left of z of zero point zero 0.05, let me just quickly calm down here, and the area to the left of z of zero point zero z 0.05 is 1 minus 0.05, and that is equal to 0.95, right? So here from here we just got the area to the right of this and the area to the left. Right, now what are the things that I can just like calculate and estimate from here? So from here I can just now calculate the things, and just let me really calm down here. Right, so now from here I can just write z of alpha by 2 is equal to z of 0.05, which is equal to 1.645. Now basically you can just calculate this thing and find out this value, right? From now I can just find out the proper EBM. So EBM is equal to 1.645 multiplied by, now this is my multiplication sign, okay, this is not my decimal one, multiplied by 3 upon under root of 36, right? So when you are just going to calculate this whole value, so you are going to get the output as 0.8225. Okay, this is the value which you are going to get. So just verify that on your own, right? Now, so here from here I can just find out x minus EBM and x plus EBM also, right? So x bar minus EBM is equal to, that is 68 minus, so x bar was 68, the mean was 68, right, for the question. So a 68 minus 0.8225, right? So from here you can just find out the answer, and that is 67.1775, okay, and x bar plus EBM, this is the another thing which you can just find out from here. So that is actually 68 plus 0.8225. Okay, now just let me quickly calm down here. Let me quickly calm down, right? That is 0.8225. So from here you can just find out the addition, that would be 68.8225. Okay, 68.8225. Right, so this is basically for how you can just find out the values. Now, what it was asked, it was even asked me to find out the confidence interval. Find a 90% of confidence interval for the true mean of statistics exam scores, right? This was also the thing which we needed to find. Let me now just calm down here and let me just quickly take the different color so that it looks a little bit different here. Right. So my first point is here, the 90%. Okay, the 90% confidence, the 90% confidence interval is, and here we just got the values, right? First value is 67.1775, that was x bar minus EBM, right? And my second one is here x bar plus EBM, so that is 68.8225. Okay, so this is basically how I can just write the 90% confidence interval is. So for the first format we were having x bar minus EBM, and for the second format from like after the comma we were having x bar plus EBM. So I just did the same thing. Now only we are just left with the very last step, that is we need to write the interpretation. So I will be using the same format which I just told you in the previous video. So from here I will be writing we estimate with 90% confidence, we estimate with 90% confidence that the true population mean exam is score, that a two population mean exam is score for all statistics students, for all statistics, and I would just come down here, okay, so that I can just like write properly. Score for all statistics students is between 67.18 and 68.82. Okay, so this is basically the like range in which between 67.18 and 68.82. So at last I just wrote my whole conclusion, whole estimation, that we estimate with 90% confidence that the true population mean exam score for all statistics students is between 67.18 and 68.82. These were the values which we had find here, that the 90% confidence interval is between this and this range, right? That is x bar minus CBM and x bar plus EBM, right? So this is basically how just we just solve how we can just like solve a question for finding out the confidence interval, right? So I hope I just made this thing very clear to you, and even you had just practiced the question with me, right? So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.